His incredible achievements so far are 2011 World Gold Medalist, 2012 London Olympic Gold Medalist. Proudly representing Ukraine Ottomans, Oleksandr Usyk. He comes to the ring this evening as the 2012 Great Britain National Champion, hailing from Putney, London, proudly representing British Lionhearts, Joyce. Referee Mr. Mariusz Gorny from Poland. Final instructions, 5 3-minute rounds.
Shake your hands and good luck.
At the Excel Arena. But the young man that he's come up against in the shape and form of Joyce could cause the upset of the evening and could give the Lionhearts the win here tonight.
Well, Usyk will have done his homework here. He knows he's in against a very fit man indeed in Joyce. And he knows also that he outbox Joyce. I think it would be a major risk if he stands toe-to-toe and tries to have a war. He's an Olympic champion with those skills that he's got.
Well, the boy from southwest London has travelled to the East End tonight. And can Joyce? Both boxers still sizing each other up. It's going to be difficult for Joyce working against Usyk, the southpaw from the Ukraine.
Yeah, Usyk very sensibly, look, not getting involved. Knows he has to work in the space. And Joyce's problem here is going to be closing that gap. He's against the southpaw. The right hand's got to try. The southpaw sits back, which at the moment Usyk is doing that, and that's right. Joyce is just falling short a little bit. He's got to move into range a little bit more, get the feet closer.
Of the feet as the orthodox boxer looks to get inside stance to put in the punch. Joyce in close. Those big punches will hit the target.
Usyk is actually boxing very sensibly here. Nick, look, as soon as he hits the ropes, he moves. Good shot from Usyk as well. That left hand is in and out. Champion. Horses for courses at the end of the day, and he knows that by boxing at distance, Joyce.
Trying to close the angles down, Joyce. Looking for the uppercut as well. There's a straight punch combination.
That's better from Joyce. Got to get to his man. He's actually hand here. Joyce, as he throws that right hand, needs to finish on the left hook. Usyk's got that right hand a little bit low, but it's a good round, I think, for the Olympic champion. I think we have it. Joyce just falls short with the odd shot here and there. There's that right hand look, just missing the target. He's too far away, you see. That's because Usyk's on the back foot. He's not coming forward. But Usyk, very clever on the ropes, then he moves, knows that he shouldn't be there, and there's that straight left hand, the accuracy's there, and he's still boxing at distance, in and out. That's...
Takes the first round. All three judges had Usyk the better of the two. So, a little more urgency in the work here now, and Joyce catches Usyk and knows it. Change of tactic from the British Lionheart.
From Joyce, the corner have said to him, get on that front foot, close that gap down. He's just got to keep that right hand a little bit higher as he's walking forward, because he keeps walking on to the straight left of Usyk. Keep that guard up, Joe, as you're going forward.
Oh, there's no question that Joyce has got the bigger punch. Look at the look of grimace on the face of Usyk. He's feeling those punches from Joyce.
Yeah, the right hand of Joyce is a little bit too low, so as he's come, Usyk is looking for, just peering through the gloves, looking to land that left hand. There it is again there. What Joyce has got to do now, Nick, is double up the jab. Double takes him into range with the feet and then throw the right hand. A little break in the action there will have suited Usyk a little bit more, to be quite honest. That's better from Joyce. He's got to up the tempo, up the work rate here.
Come on, Joyce, keep them going.
And again, whip that right uppercut through. There it is there. He's definitely going to catch Usyk. Better from Joyce.
And Usyk's looking for a fight here. And Usyk, if he loses his control, loses his tempo.
This is where Joyce has got a chance, because yeah, you're right, if he loses his rag here, places the crowd, he could become a little bit more ragged and open.
combination than the previous, but Joe Joyce still looking
and that's because Joe Joyce has got to keep the right hand higher. Just a simple mistake, he's just losing focus as he's coming forward. And there's that left hand again from Usyk. Keep the guard up, Joe. See, as he's coming forward, Nick, there's the right hand, it's too low. That's why he keeps getting caught with the straight left.
Usyk's getting through here now. Just a few seconds left. A very good finish to the second round from Usyk.
He won that round as Joyce is coming forward, really going for it at the start of the round here. Caught Usyk with a shot, but the Olympic champion recovers quick. His guard is up, he knows what he's doing on the back foot, but it's that left hand of his, and he's still boxing at range. And towards the end of the round, Joyce rallied, actually caught him, but the Olympic champion again came back, scoring with that left hand. This was right at the end of the round. A good finish from Usyk, and he needs to take this one. Otherwise, Ukraine will go 3 up. Remember on actually defending and blocking the shots as he's coming forward, and he's absolutely spot on, and then he keeps getting caught. So McCracken was aware of that. We've tried to drum it into Joyce, but the heat of the moment, that's when you've got to think as a fighter in the thick of the action, and he's just losing focus of his defence as he's coming forward.
Struggled a little with the southpaw stance. But don't write him off just yet. There's a good left hand, straight combination. He's been on his feet since the start of this bout. Good jab work here from
Great jab. Usyk has just stepped off the gas a little bit here, and that's allowed Joyce to score with that jab. I think there's been a slight change of tactic from Usyk. He's starting to come forward a little bit more. He's trying to counter-attack. He's trying to actually beat his opponent to the shot, and here's an example of that, with that fast in him here and there.
Well, the Ukrainian boxer of the two, but believe you me, if Joe Joyce can put one of those big right hands, he could so quickly turn his way. Just under a minute left in the third round. This is a better round for Joe Joyce.
Yeah, Usyk is tricky, isn't he, with the movement? Joyce is actually struggling with the movement of Usyk, that's the problem. If he was to hold his feet a little bit more, he's got good head movement, he avoids shots. That's why he's an Olympic champion, remember? See how he's coming forward now, he's actually trying to... But he's taking more risks in coming forward, is Usyk.
King here, Joe Joyce for the Lionhearts. Methodically working away with those combinations. He's blocking a lot of those punches from Usyk. That's what he's been working on.
Yes, slightly quicker to the punch, isn't he? There you go, there was an example there. Just beating Joe Joyce to... Good work here from Usyk, coming forward, taking more risks. But Joyce himself had a good share of that round, some good jabs. And there's the uppercut from Joyce. That's what we've been wanting to throw. But Usyk coming forward, beating him to the shot with that straight left hand. Faster punches from the Ukraine boxer. Good head movement also. And at the end of the round, started to target the body a little bit more.
So Joe Joyce, and the Olympic champion Oleksandr Usyk winning the first 3. I'll just try and keep Joyce at bay.
I think he's gaining in confidence a little bit more here. He hasn't quite got the technical skills that he has got. He's trying to beat him to the shot. But I'll tell you what he has got. He's got one here tonight. And he'll probably be the fittest super heavyweight that Usyk will actually meet. Extremely fit. Got a great engine, Joe Joyce. And let's not forget, he's not even in the podium squad. He's being looked at, and he's performed fantastically in this tournament, and he's performing well.
He only took up boxing in his early 20s, he's only 27. Has been really quite remarkable in the pro ranks of the WSB. And as you quite rightly say, Richie, he's given an Olympic champion a real run for his money here tonight.
targeting that right hook around the low left hand of Joyce. There it is again, and starting to really go to now. Here's Usyk. He's making Joyce punch, and he's actually slipping, and then he's counter-punching. Counter-punching on the front foot here, Usyk. Clever little tactic there, Joyce. Turning to southpaw. Whoa.
Well, there you go. Former world champion. And again, 2, 3, 4 punch combination from Usyk. Possibly this is the reason why this has been an absolutely pretty soon.
Yeah, Usyk's starting to hold his feet a little bit more now, Nick, because he's trying to... When he throws, he must hit the target. Usyk's looking for that big shot. He needs his opponent to lead. He hits that target.
Usyk.
1 round to go tonight, 1 round to go. Can I just ask the
Yeah, some good work here from Usyk. What a super left hand that was to the body. Just switches downstairs on the front foot, and there's that right hook over the top that we spoke about. Really targeting that punch in this round, coming forward, looking for Joyce. And what's this for a left hand? Over the top, bang, there it was. Super shot. Joyce tries to confuse him by turning southpaw, but it didn't work. Usyk here again, looking to draw the opponent's lead and then work with the counter.
Second foul.
The Ukrainian fans already beginning their celebration. And they brought 2 of their finest to London this evening, and the second, Oleksandr Usyk, has given a superb display.
Yeah, just got a box at distance now, Joyce. And then leaving himself open. The speed of his opponent here, Usyk. Oh, lovely box. A good response there from Joyce. That's better.
Well, Usyk starting to leave himself a little more open as he comes forward in this 5th round. Nice straight right.
Jab up a little bit, rather than the single. Just slipping side to side, and he's looking to land that left-hand counter as Joyce throws the single shot, so double it up. That'll give him more problems. Oh, lovely little right uppercut on the inside there from Joyce. That was better. Usyk getting confident now as he's coming forward, but making mistakes himself and leaving himself more open.
Well, showboating just holds his form, sticks to the original game plan. Uppercut is...
So again, he's got the speed vision, and it's just been a little bit too much for Joyce in terms of that beating him to the punch. Oh, lovely combination.
That speed that you're just describing. And again,
he wants Joyce to throw.
Well done, man.
well, counting down now from 15 seconds in this 5th and final round. And Usyk has got this one. The Olympic champion. Joyce has done the Lionhearts proud here. There's the bell. Respect from both boxers. Joyce's unbeaten record is gone, and Usyk.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a unanimous decision. All 3 judges have the same scorecard by way of 50 to 45 for your winner, and representing Ukraine, Ottoman's Oleksandr Usyk. A fine effort from Joyce, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, what a magnificent
Ukraine,
match
Ottomans
this has
have won
been
the
this evening.
contest.